What's up guys, welcome to another episode of Daily Grey. Now, today it's now lunchtime. I've spent all morning doing office work. And also, quick bit of news for everyone. Our next workshop is now live. We're doing a scent work workshop, so we're going to cover in all the aspects of nose work, scent work, tracking, drug detection, proofing behaviours, building your dog, testing, how to pick a right dog. You know the jazz. If you've ever been to one of our workshops before, you know that they're good fun. We always have a ball. And to be fair, they're one of my favourite things. And the only reason I don't run them more often is because I don't want them to become mundane and boring, you know, everyday life stuff. I want to keep them exciting. I'm just heading to the shop to get some cold coffee because I haven't got any milk because Misha's not here and I'm incapable of being an adult, it seems. Now, is my wallet in here? Yes. Wallet, let's plop you in there. Plop, 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 plop. Right, so yeah, the workshop's now released. I'll link it in the comment below. If I don't remember, which is fairly likely, go to the website, obsidiank9.com. Workshops and seminars. As always, Bluetooth fucking cuts me off. As soon as my phone connects to the car, it just cuts the camera. I don't know why. What I was saying, I don't know where I got up to. If I do remember, it'll be in the links below. If I don't remember, go to obsidiank9.com, click on workshops and seminars, and you can read all the information there. That's enough of that. Yeah, so this morning I've been sorting all the coding out for the website. Oh, I've just run over something. That's not ideal. Just a lead. Yeah, I've been sorting all the website coding for that. And I've got a client in 25 minutes, half day session starting at 2 o'clock. So my hopeful plan is that I can get my dogs trained with that session. My favourite part of being a dog trainer, the best part about it, is that I get to train my own dogs whilst I'm at work. Some days that's just not suitable, some days dogs are not ready for Flack and Khaleesi, some dogs that's not their problem. Sometimes it's bikes that are the problem. There's no point in getting another dog out as the stooge. But as much as I can, I try and get them out. If not, I'll just train them afterwards. Tomorrow I've got half. This vlog will obviously go over 2 days like they all have been doing recently. I'm enjoying the longer vlogs. Just, I think they're a bit more interesting. I get to show a bit more. Instead of just doing one, like today, I'll code the website, I'll train the dogs, and then I'll be doing office work. It's just not very interesting, is it? I like to get some dog training in there, but I know that the vlogs are very split. Some people love watching me train the dogs, some people just are not into it at all and they just skip it on. So yeah, cold coffee is coming from here, so this is my time to log off. Tomorrow, I've got a half day in the morning, and then we're going to Bradford, me and Shane, to get some of this interior wrapped. I'll show you more about that either later on or tomorrow. But basically all the brushed aluminium that's in here is going carbon fibre, and the piano black in the middle is hopefully going as well. Depends how well it takes to this. So yeah, that's where we're currently at. I'm going to park here right in front of the door, like a true knob. Don't need petrol, but we're at the petrol pump because it's closer to the door. Right, time to get cold coffee, get on with this client. Hopefully it's a good one. My client's running a bit late, stuck in traffic, so I had to tidy up of the yard. Just picked up some bits and bats, dog leads, collars, bite suits. JC's shit heap of a van still here. That needs to go as soon as possible. I have a bug on my screen. What the hell is it? It's like a little green fly, but not a green fly. They're tiny, tiny. Let's go. It's actually a really nice day today. It feels like the first sunny day of winter. It's a nice sunny day, but it's got that wintry. I feel like I need a hot chocolate or something in my life. Yeah, I'm just waiting for this client. God, it's glorious out here. Problem with clients running late is that I actively didn't train my dogs. I just don't want to be in the middle of it and then start a session. But now I could have done. Definitely could have done. Oh, I'll tell you what we can do while we're waiting. I know all this silver, all this silver, and all that silver is going to be wrapped in carbon fibre. And maybe this but I'm undecided yet. I'm thinking about wrapping this carbon as well. But like I say, undecided, so I don't know. Also, these are going carbon. And this is going carbon. This lip thing. So it should look good. And then at some point in the future, I want to put a rear diffuser on it, which is that black thing. That'll go carbon. A skirts kit, which goes under that sill. And then a front splitter, which will also go carbon. But that's one for another day. Forward to getting that done. Guy just messaged me out of the blue on Instagram and said, oh, I wrap cars. I'm like, cool, how much? Because I've had quotes from other people. And this guy had a really, really reasonable quote. He's like, this is not what I'd usually charge, but it's my first bid. He obviously understands, Jesus, it sounds broken. He obviously understands business. He understands that getting a customer through the door is an important aspect, especially when you're newish. So yeah, looking forward to that. Hopefully these clients are not far away, because it's now nearly 2 and they were meant to be here at 2. We shall see. So that session went on way longer than expected. It's now 10 to 7, so I'm losing light quickly. I'm going to try and get a quick session with the dogs blasted in. I'm really losing light. Oh, let me show you. It still looks very light out here, but from this time onwards, like you can see that the sun's literally there behind them trees. So we're into a matter of 20 minutes, half an hour, and it's going to be dark. Where's my tripod? Right, my tripod's there. I'll get a quick session done with them both. In fact, let me go and shut us in for the night. Bit of peace and quiet. That's what we like. It's also freezing. I'm going to grab my jacket because Jesus, it's got cold. But that was a really good session. So I'm sure you've either seen the video or it'll be coming up next. Monty, reactive to dogs, been resource guarding. He's bitten his humans twice. Spaniel being a bit of a knob. Nice and straightforward for me. But they've really struggled with him. They've struggled to find any trainers that would work with him having a bite history. And they've struggled with the trainers that would work with him actually getting anything done. But we got him sorted. He was with the dogs fine. You can see in the video. Not a difficult one today. Spaniels are never that difficult. When you deal with aggressive Rottweilers and aggressive Shepherds and aggressive Dobermans, Spaniels become quite easy, quite refreshing as it were. Right, let's get Jack and train these. We're now about half an hour later. I've had a quick obedience session with them both. I've just been to get a drink. And now it's time to flirt pole them. I'm just going to run them into the ground now. Oh, Jesus. Come on, you train first so you can flirt pole first. Off she goes. The session wasn't the best session in the world, not gonna lie. Just because I'm trying to rush. Sometimes you just need to accept that you're not going to have the best sessions because you're rushing. I'm currently not rushing because I've got anything to do. There's nothing else that I need to do tonight, but it's going to be fucking dark in 15 minutes. So that's why I'm rushing. I'm going to try and get some big spotlights put up for this winter. Just end up losing light all the time. I mean, I can train in the dark. It's not a big deal. I can't film anything. So I'll get a quick video of this flirt pole. We'll have some fun with him. And then, Alicia here! And then, Misha and Lily are away in Scarborough at the moment. So I'll probably bring him in the house a bit later on. Have a chill with him. See how we get on. Right, as you can see, the sun has now officially gone behind the horizon. I'm just having a last game of ball with Khaleesi and then I'll get Flack out. I don't know if I'm going to film Flack's loss. I might just kick his ball for him. Like I say, we've had our training session, just giving them a blast really. But as you can see, it's getting darker and darker and darker, which is not ideal. If I turn this right, oh, we're having a poo, are we, Khaleesi? Oh no, it looks really bright. Jesus, what have I done? Yeah, it looks lovely and bright there. If I put it down to where it should be. In reality, it's probably about this level of lightness currently. Maybe a bit less. Maybe about here. It's not very light anyway. We'll put it back there. Are you finished pooing? You're wasting valuable vlog time, Khaleesi. So as always, Flack's favourite game. Off. Kick the green ball. This is Flack's favourite game in the whole world. And I can only assume Kev, who bred him, has played this, played this game with him over and over and over again. Because even if you throw the ball, he doesn't like it as much. This is the one for Flack. So this is what Flack can do after his training session. He can just have a charge around. Here. Dude, what are you doing? Flack. Here. Thank you. You're being a bit weird. Why are you being weird? Boss. I don't like you being weird. Off. Hey. Off. Yes. Yeah, this is what you can do afterwards. Just playing with that last bit of light. Come here. Superboy. Boss. He would literally play this game until he dropped dead. But it's fun, it's nice to see him like this. Yeah. Like I said, I think I'll bring him in. Bring him in later on for a snuggle. Chill. Get film on or something, won't we, Flack? After I've ordered my pizza, because otherwise you're going to be climbing all over me. Like a knob. Dad, give me a bit of that pizza. I'll have a bit of that pizza. Fucking won't have any of that pizza. Have your own dinner. Lost. Smashed him in the head. Full of it, aren't you, bud? Enjoying yourself? It's not the most fun game on my end, I'm not going to lie. Up. 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 Jesus. Oh, that'll make a banging picture. Look at that, that would be an awesome picture. I wonder if I can get a still off it. Excuse me, young man. Boss. Right, I'm going to carry on playing this game for as long as the light permits. I'm going to order some food here. And I'll catch you all later. Right, that's Dumb and Dumber officially gassed. They are hanging out. I actually did decide in the end to play a bit of flirt pole with Flack as well. He just loves the game, so why not? Why not? We managed to salvage a little bit of light. We managed to get something done at least. By far not my most productive session in the world, but a session nonetheless. So, the topic of today's vlog, which is what the title is so aptly named. The 5 things I love the most about being a dog trainer. And I think number 1 is definitely my favourite thing, and I brushed upon it earlier. I essentially get paid to train my own dogs. So I get to be with my dogs every minute of the day that I want to be with them. I get to spend time with them as much as I want to spend time with them. I can work them. Competing them is then part of my job, because obviously it becomes how good are you as a trainer. By winning competitions, you get to stand yourself in a better stead. So all the things surrounding my dogs and dog training are all part and parcel, in one way or another, of my actual business. Obviously I can get them out and train with them whilst my clients are here. They generally appreciate that. They like seeing my dogs, they like seeing them work, they like working around them. So that's got to be number 1, I think. Number 2, I get to work here. This is my office. I have this gorgeous facility. I think it's about 68,000 square feet. So I've got this, for those of you that knew, I've got this hardtop area. I've got an arena there. Got this area where JC's fucking broken van still is. I've got a big paddock over there. I don't know how well you can see it. This is my office. I get to work outside. I get to be out with the animals. I'm not stuck in an office. I'm not stuck on a phone call all day, you know, selling bathrooms or windows or some other, I'm looking for my tripod, some other bullshit that people have to do as a living. And I'm extremely grateful that this essentially is my office. So number 2 is that I get to work here. This is what I do every day. Number 3, I get to work when I like. I don't have to start. So I have a rule. Anyone that's booked a session in, we will know this. I won't start a session before 10 AM. I just won't do it. There's no way in hell. And the reason I don't do it is because I vowed when I went self-employed, I vowed that I wouldn't have to do these stupid early morning starts every day. You know, one second, I'm just fixing this tripod. Here, 1 minute. Oh, you can look at my paddock or something. It's a mildly more interesting view than my house. There we go. Yeah, I always said I didn't want to have to get involved with this rat race and rush hour and go into the office and, you know, just the thing that most people have to do. They have to get up at 7 o'clock and get the kids ready and go to school and go to work at 9 and come home, and that's just the reality of it. I always vowed that when I went self-employed, this would not, I'm just looking for somewhere to put this. Oh, that'll do. That wouldn't be my reality, and it's not a reality I wanted. Hello, William. How's it going there, mate? It wasn't a reality that I wanted, so I get to work essentially as and when I want. And obviously I appreciate that and I enjoy it, and it's a massively important thing. So number 1, I get to be with my dogs all the time. My dogs are part of my business. Number 2, I get to work here in this awesome facility. Number 3, I get to work the hours that I choose. So if I want tomorrow off, I'll take tomorrow off. It's not a big deal. Number 4, I get to actually impact on people. So as a dog trainer, I get to make big differences in people's lives. A lot of you won't see this because you won't appreciate what it's like to live with this really, really severely badly behaved dog. It gets taxing on people. People get extremely upset, extremely emotional. I've had clients crying here. I've had them sobbing. I need to put the dog to sleep. I can't deal with it. What are we going to do? And we fix the dog and it's grand. And that's obviously a really nice feeling. That's obviously one of them feelings of I'm actually doing something good in this world aside from just running a successful business. So that's number 4. And the 5th thing I love the most about being a dog trainer is the fact that I can impact not only my clients here, but I get to impact people around the world. So in my academy now, we've got members in 29 different countries. Some of them are very dog training deprived. Some of them are deprived full stop. I have people in Zimbabwe, they're having an economic crisis at the moment. We have people in Jordan, in Africa, in Brazil, Chile, Argentina, obviously all the European countries, Belgium, Germany, Netherlands, all that jazz. So I get to make a mark across the world, which is cool. Yeah, something I really appreciate. So big thank you to all of you that make it possible, because without a following, without people who watch vlogs, without people who book their dogs in, without any of that jazz, I would have nothing. I wouldn't have a business, I wouldn't have a facility, I wouldn't be able to make an impact, I wouldn't be able to change people's lives, I wouldn't be able to do a thing. I'd be in an office, and I'd be miserable as sin. So yeah, there's the 5 things I love. Maybe I'll do the 5 things I hate the most as well. Because obviously this is one of them jobs, it's not... Come on, tripod, cooperate with me. Jack, be more still. Well, that's not cooperating really, is it? I'll do. It's not all springs and roses all the time. There are bad days in dog training, there are difficult days in dog training, there are things that are really shitty about this job. But that's the nature of all jobs. Time to order pizza. Well, that was the easiest start to the day in the world. Oh, wind. Let me go and stand here. I had a half-day client in this morning. However, it's now 11:15 and we're finished. So she had a rescue dog from Thailand, and she was struggling to recall it. She's had it 7 years. There wasn't a great deal we could do. She just needs to change the dynamic between the value of the reward and the dog. I can't put any huge punishment into it yet. It doesn't understand the behaviour. I can't put any small punishment into it yet. It doesn't understand the behaviour. So she needs to just go away and teach that behaviour, hand feed. Easy job. She's extremely happy with my advice, and I said, just come back for your session another day. It only took half an hour to come to that conclusion. So yeah, there's a prime example that you never know what you're getting through the door. Sometimes I send people home. Send people home at the start of the session. I've got all day free today. I've got nothing on after her. So we could have easily done the session. It wasn't because I was busy with anything. But I don't want to take money off her to do a behaviour that she can do for free at home when she can use her session for something more useful later on down the line. So yeah, that's where we're at. What I'm going to do now is go and grab a bit of food for lunch. Not to eat now, but to buy now, ready for lunch. And train my dogs. That's my next plan. But it's bitterly cold out there today. I said yesterday, in this vlog actually, oh, it's such a nice winter day. And it's still nice to be fair, it's cloudy, but it's really, really, really cold now. Go on, in. Jackson! Jackson! Come on. Good boy. It's really, you know when your hands get cold. Look at the state here, Jesus. One down, completely forgot to film our session. Flirt ball and obedience. Because I was on the phone through a lot of it. You're done, mate. You look tired. Nice cool day for you though. Oh, you're probably done, aren't you? Okay. No, we're not playing. Come here. Come here. Loss. Little girl. That tongue. Up. Up. You're probably done, aren't you? Come on now. Loss. Come on. Lacey. I've lost my dog. Oh, yeah, she is. Oi! No, not yours. Loss. Khaleesi. She turns into a real diva knob when she's really, really tired. That's my giveaway that she's done. You're like properly done. Oi! Can you just... Good girl. Get a drink then. Get yourself a drink. Right, I'm going to clean our kennel out. And we'll get on to Sir Fleckbar. Sir Fleckbar! Are you ready? Are you feeling it today, mate? Alright, so the plan is to do a bit of impulse control work with Flack. So, impulse control, for those of you that don't know. Come on. I'm having a pee. Impulse control, for those of you that don't know, is where you... the reward is going to be on the floor instead of on me. And the dog has to work through me to get the reward. I'm just looking for my tripod. Oh, my tripod's inside. Fuck. Come on. Right, so enjoy. Up. Loss. Push. Bottom. Yes. Super. Choking it down. Right, bring. Up. Stop. Loss. Loss. Lost it. Oh. Push. Push. Yes. Oh my god, it's absolutely lashing it down. Loss. Loss. Hey. Push. Bottom. Up. Push. Right up. Bottom. Up. Heel push. Let Via force. Super. Let up. Ready. Yes. Boy. Yeah. Oh, Fluffy, this weather, man. Los. Los. Push. You trying to play your game, don't you? Push. All the way forward. Yes. Super. Go. Yeah. Los. Los. Push. Alright, I'm going to stop filming here because my phone's getting drenched, so we're just going to get on and train. Yeah, everything's just getting fucking soaked. I don't mind getting soaked, I have a jacket on. Flack doesn't care because Flack. But I don't really want to get my phone trashed, so I'll catch up with you soon. Right, that's Flack trained. I am now soaked to the skin. It's absolutely lashing it down. Just cleaned their kennels out. I don't know if you can see. Oh, you can't really see. I'm covered in shavings anyway. I'm covered in shavings. I'm soaking wet. So I'm going to take this in the house. Chuck it in the tumble dryer in case I need it later. Because later, I imagine we'll be training again. Whoa, grim out there. Really grim. Jesus. Look at Lord Fauntleroy and Lord Fauntleroy over here, living the life of Riley. Jesus. So dogs are now trained, clean, happy, kennels done. I'm gonna get their food out before I go because they're both a little bit hard on their shits at the moment. So I'm gonna chuck a lot of oil in the dinner tonight. No, probably called olive oil or something. Where can I put this until later on? I just want to defry. In fact, I'll go out and get their bowls again in a second. Boy, what happened to the nice morning? It was glorious this morning, and now it's absolutely horrendous. Even my hoodie's wet. You probably can't see, but it is. Grim. Right, that's it. Dogs trained, dogs cleaned, all the food's out ready, waiting for them when I get back. However, Khaleesi is coming into season, so I've had to stick Flack in the other set of kennels because he's just pacing and whining and crying. And so what I might do is bring her in the house for the next week. He's just winding himself up, being right next to her. So that's obviously a minor headache. Hopefully he's all right now when I go out, because we're now heading. Well, I'm heading to Shane's as we speak, and then we're heading to Bradford to get this interior wrapped. I've given him a bone. I've given him his ball. Given him some stuff to vent on. I've just put him in the next kennel along. So there's now Khaleesi, a kennel, a brick wall, a kennel, and then Flack. He should be far enough away now that he'll settle down. Probably stressed for the next 15 minutes or so, just because he's already worked himself up. But I've noticed it happening over the last few days, and I thought, are you coming into season? Because she has these weird silent seasons now and then where she kind of comes in, but never fully. He never gets properly worked up. He just gets a bit antsy for a few days and then it passes. It's just getting worse and worse now. He's doing that, pacing up and down the bars, whining. So yeah, I might bring her in the house tonight, to be fair. I might bring her in the house whenever we're in, and then just separate the kennels when I'm done. So that's where we're at. Now on the way to Shane's. Khaleesi's not remotely affected by being in season. She couldn't care less. She just gets annoyed at Flack. She's just like, fuck him, because he gets so incessant. But hopefully that's done the trick. I've locked both kennels. I've locked both doors. I've locked the inside gate. I've locked the front gate in case, you know, for some random reason he manages to smash his way out or something. But he doesn't seem that incessant. He didn't break out of a pet crate at my old house, so I don't think he's going to break out of a working dog kennel. Spencer and Jack have Had some chewy bone things, so they're probably just laying on the sofa together now eating them. All is well in the world. And now, in true sod's law fashion, the second I get in the car and I'm not out training the dogs, it's fucking bright sunshine again. Of course it is, because that's the way it always happens when you're a dog trainer. I'll probably put that in my top 5 things I don't like about being a dog trainer, because it really, really winds me up. The second I go out and train my dogs, the heavens open. And then I look at the forecast and it says, oh, heavy rain for the next 7 years. And I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna have to get wet. I put my jacket on, we go out, we train, we get drenched. My jacket's still in the back now, it's soaked. We get absolutely drenched. I put my dogs away, I clean the kennels in the rain, I get their food ready in the rain. I get dried off. I walk outside to do something that's not an outdoor activity, like sit in the car for 40 minutes, and the heavens go away and the blue sky comes out. It's very annoying. Oh, it's bright in here. It's extremely bright. But the car is all wrapped. Don't really know how to show you it because it's pitch black. But the interior, the steering wheel's now carbon, the front dash panel's carbon, the door card panels are carbon, the wing mirrors are carbon, the front grille's been done black, the rear spoiler's been done carbon, and the number plates around, there's a piece of chrome above the number plate that I've also had blacked out. So it just looks a hell of a lot better now. It looks cleaner, it looks... Carbon's just one of the things in it. It's a race-inspired car. It was built for the German Autobahn. I just like it. It looks a hell of a lot better. So I've just been to feed the dogs, check on the dogs, make sure the Spencer and Jack have been out for a pee, make sure Flack's not stressed himself to death. And it was completely fine when I got there, so I was right in doing what I did earlier, in moving him to the next kennel along. Yeah. So now we're just going to go get some dinner. It's late though, it's 10 to 10. So it's not really dinner time, but I am hungry, and this is the first opportunity we've had to go and get dinner. Because the wrap took, well, the wraps, obviously we've had lots of parts done. I think we got there at 2:30 and left about 9:30. So it's a long time, hell of a long time. No, not 9:30, 8:30. Because we've been back half an hour. Yeah, 8:30. So 2:30 till 8:30, still a 6-hour job. It's a long haul going on. So I'm going to wrap this vlog up here. Question of the day. What do you do for a living? Do you enjoy it?